Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Monday Kick in the Pants. Angela Fallon here, bringing you a gentle push each week to help you level up in your life and fill you with a dose of Monday motivation and provide tips to accelerate you in success, whether in your life, in your career, all of the above. That's what we are here doing every week on Monday. So, we have been talking about a stuck mindset. And we've talked for the last 3 weeks about it. The very first week, we talked about how to pause, rest, and then maybe look for another way out. Is there another way of doing the way I'm doing? Is there another way to do what I'm doing to get where I want to be? The second one was about struggle and how to just, keep making progress and and taking action. Some people are having a really hard time just taking action and just feel like they're in analysis paralysis. We talked about just taking the tiniest steps. Start taking the tiniest step that you can make today. And maybe it's only a single step, right? So that's what we talked about in the second week of Stuck Mindset. And that was really to build motivation. You get a little progress and you keep moving. So build some motivation. And then last week we talked about the ways that you can actually change your mindset to build confidence, because we talked about grit and natural talent, but how you actually reset your mindset using affirmations. And again, some people feel like maybe you can't commit to saying, I am something, but we talked about, can you commit to something? I commit to being a better person every day. I commit to being better today than I was yesterday, even if it's a fraction of a percent. I'm going to commit to being a better person today than I was yesterday. But today I want to talk about the folks that say, you know what, Angela, I know how to take steps. I know how to grind. I know how to take action, but I feel like I'm kind of lost. I feel like I'm, kind of going aimlessly around taking action and not really getting to where I want to be, but I'm not even actually sure where I want to be. Some people feel just sort of lost. They feel like they don't know what their purpose is any longer. And again, in the last few years, where people have just been slogging it out, trying to get through, trying to make it through, maybe working multiple jobs because you lost a really well-paying job during COVID, or you're still dealing with lots of medical bills from COVID, or whatever. Some people feel like they're just taking steps, but they feel lost and they have forgotten their purpose. So what I really want to talk to about today is, how do you find that purpose again? Some people know how to look at the future and they're like, all right, but what are the steps so I get there? And that's what we talked about a couple weeks ago, of how you take little steps along the way, and eventually you're going to find the way there. So if you're taking steps, but you're not sure if they're the right steps, because you don't really know where your the end of your journey is, where you're trying to get to, then you need to start dreaming again. We need to work on how do you rebuild your dreams. And what I really want you to do, and this is your action for this week or for maybe the next 3 or 4 weeks, is every day I really want you to write down 5 things you want every day. And maybe it's right when you wake up, maybe it's at lunchtime and you're just, sitting enjoying your lunch and you needed to just journal. What are 5 things you want? And they could be like a new car, a partner, a promotion, um, trip to Italy for the summer or next year or whatever. What are 5 things you want? Maybe you just want the dishes done every day for the next week. What are 5 things that you want? And you have to write it down daily. Now, why would we do this? Because writing down the wants that you have are going to help you get your juices flowing again on how to dream. And your purpose is going to bubble up again. I highly recommend this. I actually sat down and did some soul searching last month, when y'all saw that I spent about a week in New Mexico at our family cabin, and I really kind of sat down and tried to think through again. Why do I do what I do? Who is Angela Fallon? And what do I want to be when I grow up, right? I mean, I'm 42, almost 43. And what do I really want to do? And what's my purpose? What are my priorities? And kind of set down, who is Angela Fallon, and what do I want? What do I want? So it's the same kind of process, though, of thinking, and writing down daily, what do I want? And again, it could be like a more meaningful relationship with your spouse or partner, or a closer relationship with your son or child or whatever. So write down what you want. And again, it's going to just start getting your dreams and your, juice flowing again on how to get to what is your purpose again. So that's your action, is to start writing down 5 things that you want to do daily. Journal these things any time of the day, what works right for you. If you need a reminder, put it on your calendar. Okay. So, um, just a reminder that if you feel like you need more encouragement, and I've told you guys a couple times about our group that we have online in Facebook. It's called Clarity Master Mindset. Um, and it's sorry, Clarity Mastermind, not Mastermind Mindset. We've been talking a lot about mindset, but it's called Clarity Mastermind. It's in Facebook, and we add people to the group all the time. But it's mostly women. There's a few brave men in there, but it's a large group of folks that want to lift each other up. We post we post a lot of inspirational things every day in there about, whether it's your goal setting or rest or self-care or whatever. It's a lot of those things, but the goal of that group is networking and how to lift each other up, because we're all trying to be our best selves. So if you're interested in getting to that group, whether you're following us here on LinkedIn or um, YouTube or Facebook, just drop the word clarity below, and we will get you a link to that group. In fact, I think in the notes for this live, it's already in there too. So go find us in Clarity Mastermind. The link is there in the post, no matter where you're tuning in. And just a quick reminder, if you find value in these each week, I love hearing from you all whenever you reach out and say, I love watching your Monday Kick in the Pants. I watch it all the time. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And I love it whenever you like the videos, comment on them, and subscribe if you're in YouTube. That helps us as well. So thanks so much for doing all of that and supporting us, because we love supporting you all as well. So just a quick reminder that if you're feeling overwhelmed or behind, I want you to know that you're in the right place and it's the right time. All right. So you guys have a great